Why Alton Jamison? Very simple. I teach real methods to help people overcome real problems. And those real problems could range from a corporation struggling with management and leadership skills, generational gaps, communication skills, all the way to a middle school or a high school student who may be struggling with how to overcome a standard of learning test. I teach real methods. And what I mean by real methods is that many times we'll go to events and you'll see a motivational speaker. And the motivational speaker will give you a lot of hype with very little substance. So when I'm on stage, I'm not only going to give you the fillers to make you get hyped and pumped, but I'm also going to give you the tools and the practical steps to guide you into a direction of how to feel better and how to change your life permanently. And when you think of Alton Jamison, I want you to think of someone who's going to challenge your thinking, that's going to help you change your beliefs. And once I help you change your beliefs, I'm immediately going to help you to change your actions. And so with the concept of what I do on stage is that it's my goal not to just impact you for a moment, not to just impact you for 45 minutes through a keynote or a couple hours through a training, but my goal is to impact you for a lifetime. And if you want someone that's going to change your thinking, change your beliefs, change your actions, and impact you for a lifetime, then you found the right individual.
Now repeat after me. Leader of one.
Leader of one.
Leader of many.
Leader of many.
If I can't lead one,
If I can't lead one,
I can't lead any.
I can't lead any.
So what am I saying is that many of you may find yourself being just another leader, but to a certain group of individuals and people, you're the most important leaders in the whole world. And you can really shape their view of being what it means to be a positive and great leader by just having a positive attitude and really making a difference right where you are. And it's one thing is that real leaders impact for a lifetime and not just for a moment. I hate coming down because I realize how short I am. But if you can't lead yourself, how can you impact and make a difference in the life of anyone else? And that's what I want you to walk away with. Now, at 211 degrees, water is hot, but at 212 degrees, water is steaming. Now, that steam is used what? To fuel ships, to power locomotives. Now, what's the difference? The difference is 1 degree. The secret of success. This kid asks his father. He goes to his father and says, "Dad, what's the secret of success?" We all wanted to know that question, obviously. He says, "What's the secret of success?" And so his father looks at him and says, "Okay, son, I'm not going to tell you. I want you to go ask your grandfather by the lake." And so his son is like, "Okay, why?" And his dad says, "Go ahead, just ask your grandfather. He'll show you." So he goes up to the lake and he sees his grandfather out in the water and he runs to him and says, "Granddad, Granddad." And his grandfather says, "What?" And he says, "Well, my dad told me to come ask you, what's the secret of success?" So his grandfather looks at him, sees that he really wants to know, looks at his eyes, and he says, "Okay, I'll show you." He grabs him by the neck and shoves his head underwater. I'm Alton Jamison. Y'all have a great day. I'm not going to leave you there. He shoves his head underwater. Water starts, you see the water bubbling. You're thinking this kid is going to drown, right? So after about 10 seconds, he pulls him out from under the water, and this kid is gasping for breath. And his grandfather looks at him and says, "When you want something as bad as you did the next breath, you'll know the secret of success." And in order to be successful in your life, and the same reason that I became a motivational speaker as an engineer is because I wanted as bad as I did that very next breath. And to reach those dreams and goals, you have to want it just not enough to put it on paper or just to say, "This is what I want to do," but you have to want it as bad as you do your next breath. How many people believe they know the secret of success now?
When you want something as bad as you do your next breath, you'll know the secret of success. Do you want change in your life? Do you have students in your classroom and you need someone to talk to that group of students? Do you have challenges within your business or your organization and you say things to yourself, if we only could communicate better, if we only had the proper management or leadership skills? Do you even have challenges within your faith-based organization that says, if we had someone to come in and just give us the practical insight in this particular area, we can get to where we want to be. If you said yes to any of these questions, then I'm definitely the person that you want to bring into your organization to make a positive change. My mantra is to stay positive. Regardless of what challenges you're facing in your environment, your work environment, your school environment, your personal life, I challenge people to stay positive, and once you develop that positive mindset, we can chart a course to get you from where you are to where you want to be. Whether it's a Fortune 500 company or whether it's you personally, if you need help and guidance in your life. Start off by staying positive, start off by believing in yourself, and if you want permanent change, then Alton Jamison is the person that you need to bring.